We're about to go into a dark winter. A dark winter. We're still facing a very dark winter as we head into a very dark winter ahead. We remain in a very dark winter. The country is still in a crisis, and there's a dark winter still ahead.
Joe Biden is promising a long, dark, painful winter. It's great. That's wonderful. That's just what our country needs, is a long, dark winter and a leader that talks about it.
Hello, I'm Colonel Jim Ed Love, and this is Barbara Strategy. Today on Barbara Strategy, I wanted to present something that was a little bit different than I've done before. And this is a movie that my daughter did, India, about a year ago. She gave it to me and she asked me to put it up on YouTube, but I kept telling her that I would get to it, I'd get to it. Now the format for it was a very small format, and so I've made it as large as I can, so it's gonna look like it's a little bit shrunk down on the screen. But I thought it was done very well. She did it with a friend of hers a while back. A friend of hers was by the name of Liam. He did a good job on it. Now the sound on it could have been a little bit better, but I thought the cinematography and the script was great. Of course, I think my daughter did fantastic, so of course I do. Go ahead and watch it, and I'll see you on the other side of this. Bye-bye.
Hi, my name is Kelly McGuffin, and I am a ghost. In my living days, I was an actress, most well known for my roles in Casino 2, The Native Affair, and Honey, I Radicalized the Foster Kids, which was actually partially filmed right here in the same studio. Right here is where Mr. Powell gave the children his sermon on John Brown and the use of justified violence. I died here 20 years ago on the set of the Steven Seagal film Punch in the Face, when a light fixture fell from the ceiling and crushed me. It was truly tragic, but I was honored that they used the shot in the final cut. I wanted to give this interview today because I feel as though that there's a lot that is misunderstood about ghosts by the world of the living. For one, the vast majority of us are not trying to haunt anyone. The thing is, as a ghost, it is very hard to communicate with anyone, and nobody wants to talk to you on account of how you look disgusting and dead. Just moving a chair 2 inches takes exuberant amounts of effort, so working a TV is out of the question. Mostly we just stalk people because it gives us something to do. It's not that weird. Stalking someone for years to experience minuscule amounts of vicarious living while trapped between realms of existence? It's like window shopping for ghosts. The key is to hit maximum levels of cover, comfort, and viewability. Of course, there is a small contingent of spirits who act spooky just for the sake of being spooky, but I like to use the phrase, not all ghosts. Sure, there are some bad apples, but most ghosts are in agreement that fleshies are good and should not be harmed. The ghost community is, however, much more split on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Lots of people believe that ghosts can pass through physical objects, but I can assure you that that is not true. I had to learn the hard way. At first I thought I was doing something wrong, but eventually I just felt foolish. What is there to do all day as a ghost? Well, aside from people watching, very little, I must say. I mean, sure, your thoughts race all the time. Like, am I really dead? Am I really a ghost? Am I actually trapped in a sort of cosmic hell, doomed to forever walk the halls of the place where I died, unable to ever escape, constantly rerunning the events and mistakes of my life that led me to this miserable point? I mean, yeah, there's a lot of thinking on those thoughts, but not much else. Oh, and I like to sing. such a bad place to be trapped in for eternity. I mean, it's an apartment studio. It's furnished and decorated like a home, and it's half studio, which also feels like home to me as an actress. I guess I just want people to know that they don't need to be afraid of us. We were once human too. And even now, we feel emotion and empathy and pain and sometimes even joy. We're just like the living. Except without all the gooey, bloody parts and the need to regularly bathe. So break out your Ouija board sometime and see if a ghost wants to chat. We're not all bad ghosts. Don't talk to Marlon Brando's ghost though. He's an asshole.
Well, there's your ghost movie for you. India did a really good job on that. She's been bugging me for a long time to put that together. And as you can tell, I did the first part of this broadcast about 3 months ago, and now I'm finally getting around to the ending. She had wanted me to put it on a while back, and I promised her I'd do it, and so now I'm delivering finally on my promise to her. And so I hope you enjoyed it. Now, India's got about 2 other shows that I want to put together for you and show you. One is called Stab, and I can't find it right now on my computer, but hopefully I will. And the other one is a show she did for her enrollment at TCU. And, of course, TCU still sucks in my opinion. I don't like them, don't want anything to do with them, but I thought she did a really good job on her TCU show that she did on the, what was it called? It was, the movie she did was based off of the show Road Warrior, I think. Anyway, it's really cute, really good, and it was done. And she also did that with her friend named Liam. And Alexander was in it too, so you'll enjoy that. And the next show that I'm going to do is on Rush Limbaugh. I've got my own tribute. This is Rush Limbaugh's last newsletter. And I've got my own show my own tribute that I want to do on Rush Limbaugh. He meant a lot to me, as I think he meant to a lot of Republicans and Democrats who were conservatives. And I've got a lot to say on Rush, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, Donald Trump here in the next few days, I think coming up on Sunday, he's going to have his CPAC speech. We're all anticipating what he has to say. Now, let me just say first off what I anticipate him to do. Some of my friends, like Tom and Mark, they believe that he will maybe come out and talk about a new political party. I want to see a new political party, and I probably need to do a whole video on this, but real quick, let me just say this. I think that it would be best if if Donald Trump set up a network system and then came out with a political party. I have my own reasons why I think that we need a new political party. And I'm going to explain that on the video that I do on Trump and the new political party system. That'll be another video I'll do after I do the Rush Limbaugh tribute. For now, this is Colonel Jim Ed Love for Barbed Wire Strategy, where you hear an ordinary man's extraordinary opinion. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
We will make America strong again. We will make America proud again. We will make America safe again. And we will make America great again. God bless you.